Welcome back to Jose the Stoic, where we explore the deep wisdom and timeless truths that guide us through life's challenges and triumphs. Today, we're diving into a topic that is at the very core of every human relationship, every act of courage, and every moment of true connection. Trust is often spoken about, but rarely given the weight it deserves. We think of it as a simple concept, something we extend to others without much thought. But in reality, trust is a precious, fragile, and irreplaceable asset. It is the most expensive thing in the world, not because it costs money, but because of what it takes to build, the sacrifice it demands to maintain. Trust takes years to build, seconds to break, and potentially a lifetime to repair. This is true in all aspects of life, whether it's between friends, partners, colleagues, or even in the trust we have in ourselves. Trust is the foundation on which we build dreams, communities, and legacies. It fuels our deepest connections and pushes us to reach for goals we might not dare to chase alone. Why is trust so valuable? Because it's rooted in vulnerability. When you trust someone, you hand them a piece of yourself, hoping they'll treat it with care. It's an act of bravery, of opening yourself up to the possibility of both growth and disappointment. And when someone trusts you, they're doing the same. They're giving you their confidence, their hope, their belief in you. There's no higher compliment and no greater responsibility. But here's the thing. Trust isn't about perfection. We're human. We make mistakes. True trust isn't about never failing. It's about how we choose to act after a mistake is made. Do we own up to it? Do we take steps to rebuild? Trust is nurtured through consistency, honesty, and the courage to show up as we are, flaws and all. And what about trusting ourselves? That's where it all starts. In tough times, when doubt creeps in, trusting yourself means believing that you're capable of rising above your fears, of learning from setbacks, and of moving forward even when the path isn't clear. Self-trust is the compass that guides you when the world feels uncertain. Trust is expensive because it carries the weight of accountability and respect. It's precious because, without it, our relationships falter, teams crumble, and even the strongest ambitions fade. When you nurture trust, you invest in something that can outlast storms, strengthen bonds, and build unshakable resilience. So what can we do? Be trustworthy. Keep your word even when it's hard. Listen, even when it's inconvenient. Apologize when you're wrong, and be transparent when things are uncertain. And most importantly, build trust with yourself by standing firm in your values and being proud of who you are, even when no one is watching. Remember, trust is the most expensive thing in the world, but it's also the most rewarding. Cherish it, protect it, and use it to build a life rich in meaning and connection. Because in the end, trust is not just what binds us to others, it's what helps us believe in the journey, no matter where it leads. As we reflect on the true value of trust, remember this. Trust is the invisible bond that holds our world together. It's what transforms acquaintances into lifelong friends, partnerships into powerful alliances, and dreams into reality. Trust isn't built overnight. It's forged through moments of honesty, choices made with integrity, and the courage to stand by your word, even when it's not the easy path. But what makes trust so priceless isn't just that it's rare or hard to find. It's that it empowers us to live without the burden of constant doubt. It fuels our confidence in others and, most importantly, in ourselves. Trust allows us to move through life with an open heart, to take risks knowing there's a safety net of loyalty and respect beneath us. Yes, trust is expensive. It requires patience, consistency, and sometimes the bravery to admit when you're wrong and make it right. But when you nurture trust, you're investing in something that money could never buy. Relationships built on genuine respect, a reputation that speaks for itself, and a legacy that others will carry forward. So as you go through life, hold on to this truth. Be the person who builds trust, who values it more than any material possession. Choose to show up with honesty and integrity, even when it's hard, even when no one else will. Because when you earn trust, you possess something that no one can take from you. And when you give trust, you create a foundation that can weather any storm. Trust is the most expensive thing in the world, and when you choose to honor it, you're choosing a life of meaning, strength, and unshakable bonds. So go out there, be that pillar of trust, and watch as it enriches every corner of your life. Trust may be costly, but it is also the most rewarding investment you'll ever make.